We're in our virtual garden. Isn't it gorgeous here? With Frankie Flowers and his landscaping trends to watch out for in 2023. I love when I come and visit you. The temperature's on like 100 degrees. There's beautiful foliage everywhere, and we get to start dreaming because is it time to start planning our dream gardens for 2023?
It really is. So if you're thinking about doing that project, number one, it's good to look at your old garden pictures at this time of the year and kind of make some notes about what worked, what didn't work. And it's a great way just to kind of get out of the winter blahs. But now's the time if you're thinking about hiring a landscape contractor, thinking about design, thinking about getting a landscape architect, now's the time because they do get busy, and if they're good, they should already be booked, so you have to get on that line that's there.
Getting anybody to help you with anything around your house takes like major advanced planning, so you're absolutely right. The good ones will be gone already, so get on it.
And take your time. Take your time to make sure that that landscape contractor actually matches with you, because when you get into these projects, you're going to be working with them on a day-to-day basis.
It's going to be a very close relationship.
So if you have a personality conflict, it'll test your relationship. It'll do a lot of things in that way. And then also check out with their suppliers about some of their, how they actually their relationship, because if they're not having a good relationship with a supplier, they may not get some of the items on time.
That's right. Okay, let's get into trends, my friend. What's our first garden trend of 2023?
Well, the reason why we go out into the garden, of course, is that we're really trying to relax and try to some calmness. So this is a really good experience, and I want you to take in the space. You stay in the space.
Oh, it's
this is a good example of what's a garden retreat.
That chair there.
There you go. And what makes this a garden retreat? It's aspirational, but you can see that there's a waterfall there. That's a natural pool, so you're getting the sound of water. You have the ornamental grasses to the one side, on the far side there. You got it? There you go. Other side, the ornamental grasses that are there. Look at this green screen teaching as well. Those are going to animate and move away, but this is just a beautiful place. And the willows, you see the trees up top too. They'll move as well into the windier areas and things like that. So that really creates a really tranquil space. So people are building spaces right now for meditation. They're building spaces for reading. They're building spaces to get out of their daily grind.
Napping. Everyone, please nap more. Please, we need to nap. Now, is there a trend? This looks gorgeous. I want to know if there's a trend that's easy for someone without a green thumb to maintain.
Well, that's the big trend, is low impact gardening. And so you can see this one here a little bit wilder.
Look at my garden.
And this is low impact because it's low maintenance, but at the same time, it's not going to be really an impact on the environment as well, because this is a drought-tolerant garden. It also is high impact because it's going to attract pollinators, and that's a big trend as well. Building gardens for birds and butterflies and bees continues to be out there, but as well, designing a garden that will fit in with the environment. And now that we have a lot of rainfall and a lot of things that are happening all at one time, rain gardens where they're actually taking all that rain that comes down, and that garden will absorb that rain so we don't get into flooding down the hill.
Beautiful. Good. So it's working. It's working for you. It's making it work. Okay, let's move on to smaller spaces. What can we do with a smaller space?
Well, we know if we look at, we're actually going to start off with simple spaces. We're going to go from simple to small, but this is really an element as well. I really wanted to show you this picture here because you can take a look at just really, it's just pure simplicity. You have actually two dogwoods side by each. And then in the background right there too, you actually have an espalier with the red foliage. And you can just see with the white, the reds, and the green. But you can see how that hardscape, being the walkways that are there, that back structure, are being softened by the plant material. And the plants themselves are more like sculptures.
Okay. All right.
You want to talk about small spaces.
Also now tiny. This is this is gorgeous though. Don't think that just because you have a small space you can't go all out and have like a full living area. You don't need much there.
You don't. And property size is getting way, way smaller and smaller, and the value as well. What's beautiful about this space, I just want to draw some attention, is the whole use of vertical. So sometimes when you don't have a lot of space, right, you got to grow up instead of out. So you can get that impact and soften. And then also the use of containers that we have in here to soften. We have the plant material, but also we do have the little pops of colors with cushions. You can make a small space just beautiful.
That is so nice. Okay, I want to talk about color trends for this year. Oh, we're looking at a gorgeous space right now.
Oh, this color. So the color trend of the year, Pantone's color trend of the year is vivid magenta.
Right, okay. We need that.
And that's kind of a little bit of that.
It's like bright and beautiful.
Yeah, there's a little bit of magenta to the darkness to here. But also what's really on trend right now is rustic. And even though this is, I would say, is to take a modern rustic, you can see the exposed brick, but you can see the planters that are here. Those are actually built out of metal and that rust that's there. But as well, if you take a look at this space, you look at how colorful the space is. There's not one flower there.
Oh, that's true. So, I mean, are we talking a little bit more low maintenance?
Low maintenance.
Look,
and then,
I'm going to sit on the fireplace.
You want to sit on? No, but you're going to burn yourself. No, get away, get away, get away.
I'm never going to be allowed back here again. I love it.
Yeah, but that space there is really about using textures that are out there as well. And then finally,
our last trend,
earth elements, right? So if you look at this here, you have water, you have fire, and then at the same time we have earth, which being the grass, and then we have the little hints on the furniture of wood. So all the earth elements blended into just a simple space.
Stunning.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Do you have a pool, Frankie?
I don't. My last house did, but then I lost it in the divorce.
Okay. Why'd I go there?
I'm swimming in other things right now, in debt.
I'll still come visit you. We don't need a pool.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, if you want to learn more about landscaping in 2023, I got really good news for you. You can join the one and only Frankie Flowers at the Home and Reno Show, February 3rd to 5th at the International Center in Mississauga. But you know who else will be there? Our entire audience, because you're all getting tickets. Woo. Plus, one lucky winner will be going home with Fishman LED lamps, courtesy of Protégé, valued at approximately $900. Not bad.
It's amazing.
Oh my gosh, it's so nice to see this guy in person.